Check, ladies and gentlemen. That was Banjo Vibes. That's my brother. Shout out to him. Based on new song. He dropped Zombie. If you remember Zombie when we did Zombie. And now he's dropped this one, working on a project. The way that dragging me back into this music space, you know what that means?
Concerts?
No.
What does it mean?
You guys are getting dragged too.
That's what, obviously that.
In what way?
If they say they're dragging him, there's only one reason.
But in what way? Are we being dragged into free concerts or?
No. I mean, the dragging is banter.
You've always had tickets to free tickets.
In banter.
You've always got to free tickets.
Yeah,
to where?
To some concerts.
I have.
Oh yeah.
I thought he left his brain somewhere for his side.
I was about to say, I'm like, Ashake?
But that's the only one I went to. I haven't gone to a lot in.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
I don't start naming names.
No. Let's name them. We've gone to.
Shodam Camp. We went together.
Yeah.
The Ashake. What was the other one?
Other ones. I don't remember them.
This guy. Was Ruga last year? Was it?
Oh, I didn't go, but you probably
wasn't
went.
last year.
Yeah,
Ruga wasn't last year.
This year's Ruga.
No, it's not this year. I didn't go to this year's Ruga.
Okay.
That last one, the chaotic one.
Yeah.
the problematic one.
Wow. He was there. He was there. And a bunch, but I can't remember, man. It's been neither here or there.
So we're being dragged back that way.
That's one.
No.
The
dragging.
There's concerts coming up.
That's what I think. This is what she wants to be dragged. That's the dragging she wants.
It's not that dragging.
That's the dragging she wants.
It's the one where you be in the studio.
No. The studio is fine as long as I'm not dragged back into organizing a free concert. That one I'm not doing again.
We'll leave that for the future. Say never. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the Backyard Bands Comedy Podcast. That song you just heard was Banjo Vibes. Go listen to it. It just dropped. Shout out to the fam. Shout out to everybody who's on the song. I shot the video, which is going to be coming out in a few weeks. So yeah.
This is what you did on Sunday, yeah?
Yeah.
I bet.
So you shot it, but you weren't. Were you in it at some point?
No, I'm not in it. No. I'm not good at cameo appearances. That kind of
Please,
thing.
you never finding Odera.
No, I'm not. That's acting. I'm not. I always want the funny role. I can't do the serious role, man. Like I always want the funny role. Yeah.
The rose he has got this over. He wasn't saying much. He was just going. I could tell he was holding shit.
Everybody has to start from somewhere, right?
No, he has had chances.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're supposed to be encouraging your friends.
Oh no, you don't need the encouragement. He's there. Encourage you.
Yes.
No, with the encouragement, in the shy way. But at least there's the opportunity. We come every night.
Yeah. This is episode 167. 67?
Yeah.
67.
Doing the damn thing.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I go by the name Mr. Dre. I'm forever your humble and gracious. I'm in the building with my nearest and dearest friends, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a treat. We have a special neighbor.
Woo.
I don't think I'm going to get to any of the topics because this is going to be
firecracker.
It's going to be one-on-one.
He's a firecracker.
It's going to be one-on-one. I'm excited.
It's finally even in the podcast, guys.
And it's not me.
It never been even. This is offset. This is bully. This is bully. This is over the top.
You are two.
Yeah.
By the time we're done, now she's starting as one, but by the time we're done, she might be two. So
Wow.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
We haven't even started.
I know, eh? Wow.
Let's get into it. Vice Minister, talk to him.
Yeah. Signing in is your minister, Imina, aka Dafri Ego, aka Triple E, the Patricia Ego, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather, the favorite concoctionist. You know what's popping?
Pop.
Let's get it popping.
The final will be a deadly day.
Done.
Ladies and gentlemen, back. Well, you never left.
No, he never left.
I was about to say.
He never left.
You're about to say hiatus.
I'm still
giving us the monochrome sweater with the headphones to match. You are clearly the definition of someone is coming.
We thank God.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka Ton Amour.
about doing this one that get added for the next episode.
No. Naza's own transpired.
I was gonna say, are you copy and pasting Naza's one or no?
No.
His own has to date back. He's backdated.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special neighbor who's a friend of the show, friend of the family.
Sure.
I believe, and I know for sure that she's someone who's been listening to the pod, and it's always nice when we have someone who's listening to the pod that understands the dynamics and is just ready to come in here and mess things up.
Yes,
But ladies and gentlemen, this is someone I wanted to have on the show.
Yeah.
The way she's so energetic in all my life, we've only said maybe a couple of things to each other like, hi, bye, hello, it's nice to see you. But we're going to see how this goes. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend and yours, a special Sabina.
You made it. You made it. Why you sound like you got the dog in you. You got a dog in you.
Yes, sir.
You know that way you gotta look in the mirror of like you are her.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
that big.
Nah, man, appreciate you coming up and joining us, man. How you doing?
I'm
Shout out to you.
Good,
It's been a minute. Where you been?
I know, around, doing the damn thing.
What's the damn thing?
It's a lot. A lot of things, life has been lifing,
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, appreciate
Surviving.
you coming up here and kicking it with us. Hopefully we
Thank
can
you. Appreciate it.
share some laughs and stories and get into it, man. But everybody's doing good. How's your mental? Mental's good.
Mental's good. Summer is coming. Sun is coming out. So Shamsi's happy.
Gotta be outside.
Once it's raining and cloudy, I'm depressed. The sun comes out, I'm loving it.
Fair. Even how about your mental?
Mental is pimping, man. You get one girl who want to rearrange them yesterday.
Wow.
swear
Tell
to
us a story.
No, that's not good. Don't say wow, that's not good. That's not good.
Wow, we're gonna get into like we're gonna jump into like that.
Yes, please share.
My mental is pimping.
This is a safe space. Please share.
I know. You don't know how space this safe is.
House space?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, mental is pimping.
That's good. How about you? How's your mental?
Oh, it's good.
That's
Jim
good.
is helping.
How about you?
a
How's
lot.
your mental?
Right now I'm working too much for the white man.
Damn.
I feel you.
It's becoming too much, man.
It is voluntary, right?
Yeah. When it starts to impose on my livelihood and the things that make me happy, my mental needs to be checked more often.
True.
So is it that time
What type?
to be checking more often?
Yeah. I gotta check it more often, man. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? Weekend. I guess weekend into the week. Yeah. Should I start with you?
Hey God, you put me on the spot. What did I do last weekend?
That's how you know everybody's getting old.
Yeah, because my weekends are very uneventful.
Like, what did I get up to? What I do? Yeah. I can start.
Was it end of? It was end of April, beginning of.
those first?
Yeah,
weekend
I had
of
a
May.
surprise
First week of May.
birthday dinner thingy.
Okay, like not your birthday though.
No.
Okay,
We
so
we had our photo shoot.
Oh yes.
what? That's been that long?
Wasn't that this weekend? Yeah,
Oh,
that's the weekend.
Oh,
I just
really?
It was this weekend, right?
It was It was Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh
Yeah,
no.
May.
Is it?
Yes, it was May 3rd.
Was it?
I don't
Yes.
know, man. But yeah, we can include
It
all
was
of that.
May 3rd. Wasn't it May 3rd? Saturday, May 3rd.
Oh no, maybe it wasn't though.
Eh?
It was the third.
It was the 3rd. I had photo shoot, then I had to go somewhere after.
No, wait. Nazar, didn't you record after the shoot?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
We
Yeah,
did. So it wasn't May 3rd.
So it wasn't May
It wasn't
3rd.
May
We
3rd.
just didn't tell them we had a photo shoot.
We just did. Jesus, see how we got here. We are old.
We were navigating it.
So this weekend was uneventful, I guess so.
Let me go to my calendar.
Oh no, I had a birthday. I had the birthday thing.
You had
this
a birthday
weekend.
thing.
Yes, I had a birthday thing. It went well. It was like a surprise birthday dinner thing.
Right.
That's always cool.
Yeah, it was nice. It was chill. We left later than expected, but I still didn't do anything the
I'm
next day.
afraid to
So
ask you what later than expected is, but okay.
please, compared to me and you, that's early for you. You're probably stepping out of the house at the time that I'm coming out.
Okay. How about you?
Mine was. I forgot what I did though. Yeah.
Must have been so
Oh,
late.
actually, I had a long weekend, so I literally slept through.
Oh,
I sleep, wake up, running back.
recovery.
Yeah, recovery. I was full on that.
Okay.
Proper.
That's cool, man. Sabina, how about you?
Oh, I had a Mother's Day event. which was quite stressful for me.
So like you planned it
No, I got invited.
and it was stressful.
Yeah. Because I'm still grieving my mom's passing.
Oh,
So having everybody there saying, oh, my mom this, my mom that. I'm like, oh, it's too much.
It is a hard time to.
Yeah.
Fair. My weekend, Cinco de Mayo. That was what I remembered.
True.
I knew something happened, but I was
what
trying
happened?
to get out.
I know you went
Cinco
to
de Mayo.
Maya.
Yeah.
It was a party.
It's a party. It's
it was a
Nigerian. Listen,
Nigeria spin
Yeah.
on the Cinco de Mayo vibes.
Oh, nice.
the Mayo. So they call her Maya Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Was it
That
full?
venue is actually
It was
like that
full,
venue.
Yeah, it was a good venue.
Where was it?
Actually,
The
Pearl
Pearl?
nightclub. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lagos and Toronto. It was a good vibe. It was a good time.
yeah.
I'm loving when I see the girlies get together. I love it. Like, there's this kind of energy when the girlies get together. And
Like a girls' night out kind of thing?
I don't know if it's a girls' night out or it could be a girls' night out, but guys always try to penetrate the camp. You know.
But was the camp penetrated or was it
I
unpenetrated?
think they infiltrated at some point.
At some point.
Yeah, because they like hovered. Like
It is you know when
Like,
you
how many girls
you
are
were
we
there?
talking?
yeah. That was what I was trying to remember what happened because I know I left the house once out of the long weekend.
Yeah. You know, it's like 8 girls. Like, you
nice.
get there. You know, the party's going well. You guys are drinking, so everybody's still like on the same page. But after a few drinks in,
Yeah.
you kind of want to separate.
True that.
And you want to get the full vibes.
There was one thing that I saw that I haven't seen in a while. Like one guy was trying to, get to one of the girls in that group, right? And it looked like the other one was dancing without looking. Her friend actually dragged her to, just pulled her to the guy. I hadn't seen that in a while. Usually, Nagad, they guard them.
We don't look at each other. Like, was the girl and the guy looking at each other?
I think she was just dancing unaware.
Maybe he's one of those shy girls that needs somebody to like push them.
I think that was
to
probably
talk to them.
Either that or the girl
Yeah.
has just gone through a bad breakup and they're trying to get her
yes,
trying to get-
that too. Yeah.
So it's literally, move on.
Yeah, because I saw that I was like, I saw the guy come. I'm like, this is gonna be a long time. I was just dancing side eyeing, trying to see drama and shit like that, right? But the guy don't pull on.
I think you know that. I think for me, Sha, that aside, added up on top of that, you can tell it's been a long winter because people are losing. People are losing home training. Like, I'm glad.
People are losing home training.
I'm glad I wore my glasses because obviously I was the MC for the party. I was hyping. And obviously some of the times I have to like look at people and kind of like pump them, like hype them up and everything. And I remember looking into some pockets again. There was that one booth in front of us that they had a lot of girls, but in different pockets there were booths like that with just ladies. And I remember just talking to this one girl and she's doing the thing that I'm telling her to do in terms of dancing and gyrating, and she just gives me this sultry look like, come over here.
Wow, did you go over there?
No.
Why would you go over there?
I should say you returned that look, but you wear specs. You wear specs. You wear specs.
If she saw the return,
that look will just be like, this girl,
But also it might just be that she's joking. You know, like,
this is what you don't want to follow through with those things.
Yeah, you don't want to follow through. I was just
in
playing
club
with you.
these days. You don't even.
You really play though, like you try to like.
Or you get that this scene where they slightly show this aside small. Yeah,
It's
Talk
so
to the hand.
dramatic.
small eye you cannot collect.
small eye. I thought we were just vibing there.
Nah, but it was a good party. Shout out to Lagos and Toronto. Again, you guys, summer is here for a short while, so indulge yourself, have fun, and before I get any further, I'm going to see if we have any Spotify comments.
Question though.
Yeah, go ahead. While I
Do you
find that out.
think are you guys doing this is to you and Rennie. Are we doing
Summer, are you about to say summer?
I just know that it's not happening. So I just want to throw you here so that I can
It's not happening.
I can call out
I like
you and Rennie here.
May 23rd, the live show is happening. Go get your tickets.
We already got our tickets for that one. We're asking about the next one. We're asking about the next one.
She's already on to the next one.
Yes.
So I'm guessing.
So this is no summer solstice.
Why? I really like those parties.
The flights are too expensive.
A lot is happening.
It's in the pipeline.
A lot is in the pipeline. So yeah.
I don't think any of us can afford to go to summer solstice.
I usually sign up for at least 2 football sessions this.
You did one.
I'm doing one. I cancel as a whole up nigga. Last time I actually signed up for 3. I had Friday.
Ballin'.
I had Thursday co-ed.
Yeah.
Friday men's and then Sunday men's.
Yeah.
This year, pattern up.
Yeah,
The co-ed, they are trying to walk through it, but I feel like it's getting too late. So I might escape. But the Friday men's is still on. That's the only one I want to keep. I cannot hack three leagues this summer. I cannot hack 3 leagues.
But yeah, man, going to big shout out to everybody who keeps on commenting, sending us love, text messages and stuff. Literally, I was sending the group messages about people responding to the conversations. But what I want you guys to do is put it in the public eye, so we know you put it there with your chest. You know, so when you send me these text messages in confidence, and I don't want to ruin our friendship, I'm going to say it out there. But shout out to you if you're commenting, keep sharing, keep spreading all that love. I'm going to get into some Spotify comments. This is from the Taking Account of Accountability episode, the last one we did. David says somebody should hide Naza's passport, please. We need more episodes.
Preaching to the choir.
I don't know. It's above me. It's above me.
You know, he actually texted earlier that he wanted to watch the podcast live from wherever he is.
That's his own. That's his own. He should take account of that. Of that. Choma says, Imina, I beg, at least 4 people did tribute to Mubad. Where are those songs? In regards to your statement.
Yeah. No, that one did. No, but that, like, my statement then wasn't that the song wasn't good. I was just saying the song was hype. Obviously, not all of them are going to now come and win it. It's not 4 songs that will come and win it. But after he died, that's when a lot of people did songs with him. And my point was, when people die, a lot of people just say, even some songs that usually stay in pipeline, a lot of time people do collaborations, it doesn't come out.
So you're saying you think most of the songs that came out were like they stayed in the pipipeline, but when the news came out that he died, a lot of people say because they knew it's gonna pop more.
Yeah, or is their own way of probably trying to pay tribute, but again, it all comes out, and guess what? More people get to hear about that artist that period. True. Right? So it's like why people they're getting plays when they're dead. It's like they're giving them flowers when they already die. Yeah. You understand? That was my thing. But I get you. There were a lot of them. NASA was the one asking me who are the people that even did. Yeah. So you are even confirming that a lot of people did tributes with the guy. So yeah.
This one is from Alexandra. This person
na guy I been
Alexandra.
Not the RA.
Oh, Dar or Bra.
Who they are. Says Naza, missed you, not gonna lie. I think it's a girl. Because they put female emojis here. All right, but so I don't know what we're gonna do to keep Naza here. You can tell that Naza is after the money. So, but yeah, we love Naza, sending him love wherever he is. And then this is from Rennie. He says, man, the way man them are coming for Dre with this album, as a fellow Wizkid fan, I'm not in support. Firstly, yes, the lyrics are a bit outdated because Davido is still trying to make songs for weddings, clubs, etc., etc. Songs that are catchy and easy to sing. I've also listened to the entire album and I found songs I actually like. The one with Omale, the one with Daju, the one with Victoni. I found 5 songs that have been on repeat. Oh. Davido isn't known for albums, he's known for songs. Appreciate you.
You're feeling the support.
I'm feeling the love, my guy. I'm feeling the love, my guy.
For the person that commented about how to keep Naza, it's very simple. Find out how much he's getting paid, pay him that, and he will do podcasts for a living. He's an able
man. You have to remember, he will do
podcasts for a living.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how you keep him.
Before we start, I wanted to start off with this.
I don't like when you do that because you just be bringing some next.
No. I was on my own. You know.
You were not with a friend.
No, I was on my own. And then I was online. Hold on. No, that's not the Pope. This has nothing to do with the Pope.
Oh, okay.
I was on my own just this morning.
Yeah.
And someone tagged me in a post.
I know who tagged him in a post.
That Wizkid,
I know who tagged him in a post,
has cancelled all his shows.
Not all of them.
In North America, the ones in North America.
Shit.
And they said Dre was going to bring his hater conversation. I want to let you know that yes. I am bringing my hater conversation to
bring it.
Sabina, I'm sorry, this is the episode that you will join us in because
bring it.
I am a very big God, dude.
I said it was nonsense.
He's always by my side. He's a very big God, dude. By my side. Hey, up Jesus, down Satan. Hey.
Only Davido fans that literally rejoice at that.
I know.
Yes.
It's not
What?
Yes,
nice.
it's only you people that like nobody else go do this. Nobody else go do this. It's only you people. I rejoice at any of
We
people that
agree.
rejoice. It's okay.
Okay, why
It's warranted.
do Wizkid cancel you?
It's warranted. I don't know.
You can ask him. I'm not his father.
Yeah, go and ask
Oh,
him.
now you're not his father. You're not his father.
I've never said I was.
When you were doing premini.
Premini what?
If music good.
Exactly.
If cancel concerts, that's
Did I
another
buy
thing.
tickets yet? I didn't.
You didn't buy tickets?
I did not buy tickets.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Like,
Well, you guys need to understand this album, and everybody knows I called this already, right? I shout out to everybody that give me my flowers on Instagram. They don't want to come to the public and speak up, but I go buy flowers. Sabina, have you listened to the Wizkid album?
No.
The one he just dropped.
No.
Any particular reason why?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. I've said that Wizkid's album, first of all, no marketing.
Are we talking Morayo or is it-
Morayo?
Yeah, Mariah.
When I told them that, he can't tour with this album Morayo or this Scotiabank, like, no, he can't tour. He will do the other tracks behind it. I'm like, that's not what people are really there
That's
for.
true. Everybody
Everybody was, Sabina, where were you when I was talking about this album?
turn up. But he was
Talk your
trying
talk
to,
and go.
when like
He was trying to
everybody's
do-
always asking like artists to like explore different genres and try something new. That's probably what he was
So when you
trying.
do that, when you do that, which is fine, which he did,
Yeah.
and obviously Imina defended that he's been doing this for a minute, he's established it. It's not Scotiabank, you do it.
Okay,
You would do
that's
it
fair.
in Phoenix, Opera House,
Okay, that's fair.
maybe
That's fair.
history.
That's fair.
Let us sit down. Let's do operatic, because everything that the show he announced after canceling his North American tours, he's doing it with an opera performance, giving people because that's the vibe.
Yeah, that's the vibe of the album.
That's the vibe of the album, and I think that's what Wizkid should have done. Now, the marketing thing, I have been speaking on this thing since how like with Davido's release for his album. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll also tell you that Davido is doing Scotiabank Arena. I'll tell you now that it's going to be a problem. It's going to be hard to sell 18,000 tickets between now and July.
Yeah.
That's damn near
I was going to
impossible.
say that Davido is selling tickets too.
But the thing about Davido is stubborn. And Davido will market. He will sell the shit out of these shows as far as best as he possibly can, which is one of the issues that
Wizkid doesn't care about marketing
Wizkid
or
is
doing
too
it. He's going to
quiet.
do what he
He's
wants
just
to do.
chilling.
You'll be like Bobby Schmurder that did 10 tickets.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Like
I just love how
he
you guys
doesn't
quiet.
realize.
There's no. If it comes
My
to the
issue
music,
is-
I would talk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
so far,
my
in
issue is that
concert, I can't say anything. He has literally part of the reason why I would say the big reason why, if it's really only the ticket sales that is hurting, part of the reason is because you haven't sparked confidence. Two concerts you
I don't
cancel
even
back to
think
back.
it's that.
You're not supposed to- that doesn't spark confidence.
People are not trusting. People are not trusting to buy tickets.
People are not trusting
So
to buy
no,
tickets.
I don't
because-
think it's even that.
Yeah.
I think that, especially in 2025, if you have like a business or you start something, you have to put yourself out there.
Fam.
Wizkid is always living in like 2000, where you're supposed to be a secret and hide in the house.
Yeah.
People want to see you engaged. Like what Davido does is so amazing, because sometimes I'm just scrolling through my
And you just see him.
and you just see him
And it makes you happy.
talking to all these
Makes you happy.
talking to these people on the street. Oh, my name is Davido. I'm a da-da-da. If I didn't know Davido, I'm like, who is this guy? Let me go look him up.
Yeah.
But Wizkid, I've never seen it. It's only Wizkid FC all the time defending him. And I'm like, bro.
a Wizkid
We're
fan,
listening to music,
a
bro.
Wizkid
It's
fan
okay.
messaged me and said, it's because we be calling him Big Bed. He has gone up to the sky. He doesn't want to come down anymore.
That's
And
fair.
it reminds me of Imina. They want to stay above their problems.
Yeah, we have problems, so. Yeah.
Wizkid needs to come to the ground and see what's going on.
Yeah, in
I don't think he's gonna do
2025,
that, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
In
then people
2025,
never see Wizkid again. Though.
yeah. If you don't market
You
yourself,
just have to go
people
back to
will leave you
Nigeria and go and see him.
behind.
They know. At this point.
If he finds another way to keep generating his revenue, I don't think his music streams is going to drop.
Yeah.
But if he wants to make money, of which music artists make the bulk of their money through concerts. If he wants to make money through concerts, then yes.
I think.
But his music, whatever.
I also go back to the whole conversation about Burner saying that we need to look beyond the Spotify listenership, because based on that alone, Wizkid's streams, Wizkid should fill up Scotiabank Arena based on his streaming numbers.
Wow.
But it's bigger than that. And let's do the math. Let's look at it, for example. Burna Boy to get to Scotiabank Arena, I'm using Scotiabank Arena because that's our venue.
Okay.
To get to that, he's been touring consistently for at least 3 years non-stop.
Yeah,
sure.
Performing.
Yeah.
There's no way Wizkid is just gonna not
Drop
put out,
Scotiabank,
drop something, disappear, and come back and wants to talk.
Yeah, that's an issue. Yeah.
It's not-
And it's also a thing that he tried to do the Scotiabank in the beginning, then canceled it the first time, then
Tried
did
to
something
do
else,
Scotiabank again.
then canceled it the second
again.
time.
He needs to
Now
go
you're
back
doing
first
it a third time, and you expect us.
And
It's the
Well,
first time,
he-
shame on me.
He didn't expect me. Expected you people because
He needs to go back to the drawing board. Like start with like the small venues and stuff, and then build yourself back up.
And honestly, I know you're gonna say it's the album. I don't think it's not the album.
I don't think
It's
it's not
right
the album.
there.
I don't think it's the album.
But hey,
you're gonna agree to disagree with me, but in my opinion, it's not the album.
It's not the album.
Because
It's not the
people are
album.
still listening to this album.
It's not the album. And you're talking about orchestra. You're not going to do kese in orchestra.
Oh, that's a
It's
jam.
not. You're not going to do. It's not most of the songs.
That's
It's just
my
a few
workout
of them.
sound.
No, but
Like, do
that's the
orchestra.
lane he's in right now. He has those few songs, the kese, but like the hardcore Wizkid fans, those are not their favorite songs.
That's true.
Those are not their favorite songs.
Agreed.
We asked you here. It was a
that's
French
true.
one. We
That's
asked you
true.
here.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No,
wasn't
agreed. But I still don't go with what you're saying that it is the album and the album is not marketable
It's not
and all of that
marketable.
stuff.
It's-
That's
but-
all.
No, marketing.
we
I
just
go.
have to agree to disagree.
Marketing, yes.
All he did was a video and picked up the telephone and said he's traveling. That's all the marketing he did for the album.
Which is why I'm saying, I'm like, we have nothing to do with the marketing. We're talking about listening to
Yeah.
music and the
Yeah.
fact comparing music to music.
Comparing music to music, comparing
we
album,
said
yes.
Davido is marketable. We didn't even talk about marketing when it comes to Wizkid.
We didn't even talk about marketing.
We said, can
When-
he perform?
yeah.
We said yes. Where? We didn't talk about it. You asked us the question, we answered it. That's it. We did not bring up Scotiabank. You did.
I asked you guys.
We
you
answered
said yes,
you.
you can
No.
tell me.
You
I
said,
told you
can he
if he can.
perform?
I said yes. He can talk. I said he can talk with the album.
Yes.
I said he can talk with the album.
Exactly.
He can probably
But
do.
That's what we're saying. We're saying
Yeah.
two opposite things. We're staying on the two opposite things.
Your
We don't
point.
need to agree on the point.
Your points then on the album.
Come with your teacher skills.
Dre,
No.
Dre, your
straight up
point
what it
then
is.
on touring with the album
Yeah.
is that the album wasn't good.
Yeah.
It's
That
not-
was your
it's-
point.
It's not a big
That was
enough
your
album.
point.
It's not a big enough album to tour with.
That was your point. Exactly. But
at the end of
and
the
that was
day,
what we
the
argued
album
with
is-
you.
At the end of the day, the album is great. He would do what he needs to do and fill up the entire Scotiabank Arena.
Not true.
But
because
that he
you
will
just-
do what he needs to do
Yes.
is the marketing, which is not doing.
No,
He would have done it. So that is where it
true.
boils down.
I
Yes.
don't think
Then I'm
it's
That is
doubling
where
down
it
and
goes.
say then I'm doubling down and say he didn't believe in the album.
Dre,
didn't believe in the album.
you're messing up your point just now. You gave an example of Burna Boy. How many years he had to tour with how many albums before even releasing,
Right.
before
Again,
going
again,
on a
again,
thing.
that's that-
So you can't say,
But with
oh,
Burna Boy,
this.
with Burna Boy also, Burna Boy has always been an outsider. Burna Boy has always been an outsider from the jump.
Okay.
He's never been treated like one of them. He's always been an outsider.
Yes.
With everything that he's been through. So again, that is the normal trajectory that you would use.
So the outsider would match more the American market, would it not?
When he did Rebel, when Wizkid did Rebel, he was not an outsider. He was really going to outside market. He did it as Wizkid himself. When he did Rebel back in the day, he did it as Wizkid himself. The truth at the end of the day, Wizkid needs to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, he
and
does.
make music for everybody.
Drawing board for marketing or drawing board for making
Both,
music?
everything.
Making
Both.
music, I disagree.
Okay.
But
We'll be here.
marketing, sure, no
We'll be here.
problem.
We'll be
I
here.
agree.
I would not forget Starboy album, the venue that he booked for Starboy when he first toured. The concert didn't happen because nobody could get it. It was rammed before the show started.
Because there was a lot of Jaye in the album.
I'm telling you, people know Wizkid for that. Again, like, don't get me wrong, people can adjust to the stuff that he's doing now and people can love it. But people don't pay that kind of money for that. Like, Imina is not going to pay $100, $200 to go and see him do a pre-mini and do video vibes.
Nigerians are not typically people that like all
I never
the
paid that much for
slow
anybody.
music.
I'm just
The
saying.
only one time I did it, and that was 50 cents. I've not done it for any Nigerian.
Yeah, Nigerians don't
So
like slow songs.
it's not a Wizkid thing. I just see
If they're not
I just see
dancing
100
away.
and I got to take a
I
break.
don't-
I've paid that much
Yeah,
for Burna Boy.
she has-
And
But
I
Burna
will-
Boy is a
Burna Boy is
goddamn
big.
performer. Burna Boy is the
Burna Boy is
biggest
a
performer in the
performer,
world.
No,
Yeah.
and
If
he's
you ask me, random,
my thing is that
hands
he's
down.
reliable. I've been let down by Wizkid concerts before, so which is why it took me a minute to
Yeah.
go and buy. This is from someone that is a Wizkid fan.
Red flags.
I literally just said I
like
don't
red flags.
I don't like red flags because I didn't
Yeah,
buy
she
the
didn't buy the
ticket.
ticket because of
if
the
I
red
bought
flag,
the
yeah.
ticket, then yes, I would enjoy it because I'm back to back buying. No, I didn't buy the ticket.
Wizkid.
Yeah,
Do I still enjoy his music?
You can
Yes.
talk about concerts and marketing all you want. You cannot touch the music. You cannot touch the
but
music.
we'll touch the music.
You
we'll touch
cannot
the music.
touch
How many
the
songs are
No,
they
what I
still
just
playing
feel
now?
that he needs to
The
do.
songs are there. The songs are
How
there.
many songs are they playing
The
now?
songs are there. The
How
songs
many
are
songs-
playable.
Where?
It's just if
Where?
you guys don't play, you
Where?
don't play. Like,
Where?
He needs to
at
just
the
have a
party
balance.
where I went to you guys, like I was just listening to some, like, bro, there are better songs that you could play in the album, and it's easy. But if you choose not to play it, you're not going to listen to
It's
it.
the public perception. It's what the public likes.
It's not what the public likes, bro.
It's what the Nigerians like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not what the public likes.
When the people
it's
are
what the
grooving, they're
Nigerians
Yes.
like.
I can't ask this question because you don't touch outside. You are like,
What do you mean I don't touch outside?
don't
For
touch
club?
outside.
For club?
No, like, yeah, for the club. You're not in the club, so you carry
Because they don't play the music they're supposed
and
to
I've
play.
not been to anyone that they play the
Once they
Wizkid.
start doing
like-
those amapiano every 2 seconds, I was out.
Yeah, I'm so sick.
If you tell me is what the people in the club likes or whatnot, then you have to show me where they played the song and nobody reacted. Then the DJ stopped playing.
Because they don't believe in the song.
No, it's not the song. Now who is not believing in the song? Because you now have a bunch of views.
Nobody
A
wants
bunch
to
of
play
views
the song.
and they just hate on Wizkid.
You know what? If you want to hear
song.
Wizkid at the club, you have to go like 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
I play that's intro vibes. Intro vibes.
What he just needs to find a balance. Like you can explore
No, it's not.
other
It's not
genres.
even. The songs are there to play. The songs are
No,
there
but you
to
know
play.
Nigerians like Jaye.
Bro, it is there. It is there.
Which one?
It is there. It's not your job as a DJ to play song. You just look at it. Oh, Wizkid. He's not talking. I don't like one.
Which one?
I don't like him. What do you mean? Which one?
Which one? You said
From this album, which one is like
From this
Jaye?
album, you can play dance. I can go on there and
They
show
play
you.
dance all the time. They play dance all
Apart
the
from
time.
dance.
Apart from dance.
They play dance at Karamo. Which other
Yeah.
one? After dance at Karamo, which other one?
That's two already. Two is
But
not
albums
there.
have like 12 songs,
Yeah.
15 songs.
But
two is not enough.
Do they play every single song the video plays in his album?
The video has at least 4 in the club, right?
Bad girl.
4, 2,
Bad girl.
Bad girls.
Bad girl is
girl, I don't
bend your
really-
body, Kojo. That's 4 now.
They don't even play that.
That's
They don't
4
even
now.
play that in the
No, I
club.
don't hear
That's
that.
4 now. But that's
They don't play- because it's not a-
They don't
again
play by
the
choice.
drums in this song, like people, it's just
They
like
don't- but they don't play
the
in the
DJs.
club.
Like if you are not playing this, then you are not trying to
The truth is, they
diverse your craft.
They started playing those songs and then they stopped playing them because it wasn't doing what it's supposed to do. I was there when they started playing these songs. I've seen Castle play these songs. I've seen Debo play these songs, and it's not doing what it's supposed to do. But the video now, can we go there? I will care.
Oh, that's a
Be
hit.
there still
That's a hit.
with you, Omale.
That's a hit.
Which was the other one? Which was the other one? There's
Funds.
more. There's
Funds.
Funds.
And that's 4. That's it.
At least 4.
That's it. Not at least. That's it.
No, more will grow.
That's it on
more
that
will
one.
grow. Okay,
That is those ones. And by the way, those ones.
All
yeah.
for me.
Offer me.
Yeah.
That's the girl is love. Offer me.
Yeah, I
the girl
really
is
like
love.
that
Offer
song.
me.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
5. That's 5.
And you're not going to hear that in a club though.
What? Offer
That
me?
one, yeah.
You're gonna hear. You're gonna hear in the club.
hear it
Revy
for the
B plays
girls,
it in the club.
yes.
Revy played it
For
in
the
the club.
girls.
Really like.
The girl is like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
That's yo. Sabina, come back more. Come back more. You're welcome anytime. But anyways, shout out to Wizkid. Thank you for conceding defeat. We'll see you.
Hey, at this point,
You know what's crazy is that he's doing all this. Then when we come and talk about the video, he's all sad and depressed, and people feel bad for him, and then they start messaging him.
Yeah, and then they start
That's the
messaging.
thing. No, he goes all quiet,
And
goes
then-
on his phone,
and
doesn't
then
do
he
shit.
wants to
Blah,
skip
blah,
to
blah,
the next
blah,
topic.
blah.
I'm
This
here
one, he
for-
has
And he wants to
fire
skip to the next topic.
Be ready. That's what I have to say.
And the next thing you hear is on my podcast.
I'm on
my podcast. The minor.
On my podcast.
Don't worry, talk your this
I'm
thing.
here for constituents.
Talk your own stuff.
Here to drag.
Talk your stuff. Yes, drag. It's good.
Ayobalogu.
It's good. It's good. Yes, it's the time for it.
You were not
And we
taught if
concede.
you don't have anything nice
Yeah.
to say, keep it quiet.
What do you
I
say?
am screaming.
So you were not taught if you didn't have anything nice to say, keep it quiet.
No, not on that.
No,
I was
not
not
on
today.
that.
Not today. We skip that.
Not today.
We skip that lesson
Not today. Not today. Not today. Just remember when we start pressing too. We'll press hard.
Yes.
We'll press
Do
hard.
not start feeling bad for this guy.
wow.
All
Not
those
because
seasonal
there's 2 of
depression
us.
that you now have. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. But yeah, we'll consider this is 1-0.
Actually,
Technically, it's 1-1 right now.
I was about to.
Technically, it's 1-1
You're
right
keeping
now.
score. Wow.
No, we just need to wait what his ticket sales are going
No,
to
to
do.
be honest,
See,
this
at the
is
end of the day,
see,
yeah, like I said, look, remember I quote me and I tell you that it's going to be hard for Davido to sell out Scotiabank Arena because the
Is he doing
timing is
Scotiabank or is he doing the other one?
Scotiabank.
He's doing
He's doing
Scotiabank.
Scotiabank.
Because that 3 months is not easy. Like at some point, we're going to have to sit down and actually give Hunter
his
flowers for what he did with Ashake as an independent promoter. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to count Burna Boy. Burna Boy
for being
is
able to
Live
sell out
Nation.
the
Burna Boy,
amount
and
of
then
people.
Burna Boy has acquired that status.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
rumor has it allegedly Burna Boy is going to do Rogers Stadium. Allegedly.
Yeah. That would be beautiful.
And it's very possible.
Yeah,
it's
very possible.
Because again, he's going to make sure he's ready for that.
Yes.
With the songs he's going to drop, the collaborations he's going to do, and the energy he's going to put before it gets there. I already know he's going to give a show. So he sold out Scotiabank Arena twice. Whether he didn't sell it out, but he packed it out twice.
He did pack it out.
That's a huge,
I was there. I saw it. It was nice.
So
beautiful.
Again, Rema is happening this weekend. Again, they understood the marketing. They understood the marketing, but at the end.
Damn.
At the end. This is something I should have been doing in the beginning.
Damn.
But at some point we have to realize that we are doing to Afrobeats what Nigerians do to Nigerians. We over hype and overstate how important something is.
And then we don't show it.
And then it's not up to that.
Yeah.
It's not really up to that. We make it Afrobeats to the world. Yes, it's big, but it's not as big as we just know how to
overhype.
We are not showing up for it. It could be that.
Even if we all show up, it's still not matching the energy that we've overstated. Because that's what Nigerians do. We will see something. We'll see this sweater. It's $50, but in Nigeria will tell you, it's 1 million. And that's how we do things.
But honestly,
that's how we do things. Because that's how we overinflate ourselves so that we can look.
But
good
I think
for
that's
people.
only the case in North America.
No,
because in Europe, in UK, please, O2 Arena gets sell out like this.
No.
3-4 nights in a row.
But first of all, the price is there. But when we look at those, like the UK and Europe, how many generations of black people are there compared to North America? There's a difference.
Yeah.
Like we have third, fourth, fifth.
He's a young
20 generations in kind of thing. But I'm just saying in general, like when you look at like how much an artist is charging, the reason why like I believe like someone like Wizkid now would not want to do again. I just saw a video where Caesar just did a pop-up show in a mall.
Yeah.
She's going on tour to do stadiums in a bit.
Yeah.
But she's still able to do a pop-up show. You know what I'm saying? Wizkid did do pop-up shows when he dropped his album. The reason why I feel like Wizkid wouldn't want to do or can't do those pop-up shows around the world is because his fee doesn't make sense for that.
Yeah.
How are you going to recoup that kind of money when he's charging that much?
True.
Who's going to eat that? So I'm saying that just have overhyped and inflated ourselves. How much was Ashake charging in Nigeria to do a show in front of your fellow Nigerians?
Which makes no
They
sense.
can't afford Ashake in Nigeria as of now. There's a reason why DJs are trending and popping. Because their fees are not that great. They're not that high, sorry. Your fees are good. But they're not as expensive as other people. So we've overinflated our prices. We've overhyped ourselves and our reach. And then we're looking at numbers. When we have Spotify, when we have streaming farms, when we have AI.
Yeah.
And then we just think we are him. No! There's still a long way to go.
Sure.
I don't forget that as we're going up, we make more enemies.
Yeah.
So we should be collaborating more.
That's true.
We
But
should be collaborating more.
you're fighting each other.
So
I know, eh?
It's just one of those things that's
Big three,
and that's my own thought process. And we just need to come back and touch grass.
I agree.
You know, instead of becoming a bird, become an ostrich. Stay on the ground.
Become an ostrich. Hide your head in the ground. Oh God.
But now, man, I love the culture. I love Afrobeats, and again, I was like, I hope you guys don't friend me after this, but clearly we're still friends.
Don't worry, it's your time. When you're up, you're up. No, it's clear as that. It's clear as that. There's no this thing. When you're up, you're up.
That is what friendship is. You gotta be real with the person that you're in front of.
Yeah.
No, when we start dishing it, you start sucking. No, don't do that. But when you're up, you're up. And I would say,
just be ready not to be talking when we start talking.
This is partially a good thing for David.
Wait, are you guys like Wizkid fans?
This is a
Compared
good
to
thing.
him, yes.
This is a good thing. This is a good thing for for Davido and his fans, because this is a good kicker. Now he wouldn't want to cancel his show.
Yeah.
Now they're going
And that's
to do
why I said.
everything.
That's why I said.
He's stubborn.
He's stubborn.
Because
they're going to.
he's like, I'm not gonna be Wizkid.
And
Yeah,
you know, I
they're
was
going to-
listening to a podcast, and apparently they were interviewing Davido. They asked Davido, why did you do the way? Why is your album the way your album is in general? And he says, if the formula works,
Why change it?
why change it?
Yeah.
That just implies to he's stubborn. Like, you can hate him for all he wants, and I know deep down he wants the Grammys and everything, but
He's not gonna get them with the
until
songs.
he's willing to change the process a little bit, then he's again. And I'm not mad at the songs. I just don't know why people. And this is what I said, about Davido. I don't know why people going to some people going to Davido expecting something different. He has been doing the same thing for the last. The one thing I would take back is like at this point I've agreed that Davido might not be able to put a cohesive album together. But I also feel like we need to. I think we also need to expand what an album can look like. Because for the most part, we wanted cohesion. The transition to the next song is it makes sense.
So to brief you in, right? So there was this date I went to, right? There was this date I went to. Yeah,
I like Sabina's face. If anybody cannot see Sabina, she's surprised.
From one of them apps, right? So I took her bowling. Well, last, a lot of things transpired, but I didn't get her food. I didn't take her to bowling. No, I have to summarize.
No, because you're skipping through a lot of things.
Wait.
She needs details.
I have to summarize.
Yes, please.
Okay, so no, I cannot go too much. So, anyways, so
how do we miss food before bowling?
Before bowling,
yeah,
because that was the reason why I sent a date. That was where I booked him to go.
Why am I going on a date with a guy and he's not giving me food?
Was this the Wizkid before he planned this date?
Please. Oh my God.
Let's not bring Wizkid into this.
It was actually the video. I will be there soon. I went there. I was there. I was not there. I was there. So I was going to initially take her bowling, right? So I went there.
But he canceled
line day. So I'm like, okay, so let's go do arcade. I was there.
And her stomach was rumbling.
I did not hear that.
Okay.
It did not from according to my knowledge.
Your perspective.
But knowledge. So we go do that one, and then we went back to try to check if this thing is still on. But they're still booked up. So we went to grab drinks and whatnot. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're here to go and bowl, right? So I'm like, okay, let me take you to another location that they are bowling. You understand?
And you left that location without getting food?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was what happened. So eventually, she was ready to go home.
Of course.
To go home.
You didn't feed me. I'm going home.
Hey, you could have told me, but hey, I guess.
How will you be telling somebody? But
yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I didn't buy her food, so I chucked that one, right?
Good.
So
as you should.
So what happened was, we started chatting and all. I mean, we continued chatting all that, and we're supposed to actually go out again, but after 2 days,
I understand it, girl.
She stopped.
Girl, block his ass.
Yeah. And
block him.
So I went to
cancel him the way Wizkid was canceling the shows.
I went to him. But guess what? We survived. We're there alive. We're there alive.
You fight another day.
We must eat. We must shop.
Well, you know what? Everything is an experience. The next date you go on, you remember that you have to feed the babe.
No, the one I went before, I feed the babe. This one, at least she was hungry.
So you're now doing this one I feed, this one I don't feed.
No. This one did not say
like,
she was
what's
hungry.
going on?
He said it wasn't part of the budget.
So you're waiting for the person to say they are hungry. Is what you're saying?
No, the thing is, a lot of things was on my mind. And he's like, let's
so
get
why did you just say over. Another time? Things are on your mind. You're not in the mood. No. For the date itself, you know you can reschedule.
You cannot just cancel.
You can reschedule if you give a proper reason.
If I give proper reason.
Yes.
I did not give proper reason.
The
reason she will not find it proper enough.
That's what you think.
People can be understanding.
Yes. It's when you cancel like twice, the person is now like, after the first time, you're like looking.
Now, what do you happen to the Wizkid ticket?
Yeah. It's true.
One time, two times.
Yeah, that's when the person is like, oh, wait, this guy's not serious about me. Then,
But anyway, this is a lot of episodes back. So, my sister and I went to grocery shopping yesterday.
Okay.
So,
well, you guys already know the story. That's why you're laughing, eh?
The voice note.
No.
It's such a good voice note.
You know, this is very bad. The fact that something can just happen on a whim and I'm going to group chat to go yell this guy. Because I want to process my thoughts. So I process it.
It was a 1 minute.
So please, voice note.
I process it there. I could not process.
I could not process it.
What happened?
Okay, so got out of the car, you understand, trying to get into this. I noticed figure where I know. Because there was surmountable this thing. Paravision in there.
Okay.
So
he's talking about boobs.
So this is not your date, right? This is somebody completely different.
Huh? No, that was the girl.
It was the girl that he took the bowling and didn't feed.
Yeah. So, anyways, I've noticed a figure that I saw. I'm like, she's not looking this side, so maybe we're safe right now. So we enter. We almost like the way I had hoodie on. Right, I had hoodie on, so the hoodie was low. All these things, so but I know say I see the figure. So, anyways, meandra, we almost got into, but based on 1 or 2 things, I say, get away where she never see me. Maybe she's doing the same thing I'm doing. Me, I'm not hiding. You understand? But I'm just.
But you have your hoodie
trying
up.
to know. No. The thing is, I don't want to go out of my. I'm making it feel natural that I'm not looking in that direction. You understand?
It's the way dressed.
If I go out of my way and turn like this, I will not see that was going out of here. But I know in my peripheral, I know she's there. You understand?
Your what?
In my peripheral. Listen, forget it. So
English.
So when I got to the fish stand, when I went to get fish, I saw her on that side. So when I was like, I look, she was there. I want to tell you now. I said no, I saw you. So I kept it. She turned immediately.
As she should.
Why should they shoot? If she won't block me with her chest,
I'm not trying to have no conversation with somebody I've already blocked.
Is it me that will not want to have conversation?
Well, you don't look.
No, I was not looking. When I was not looking, were you not saying I was avoiding?
What?
Now I've looked. You're saying you want to have conversation. Again, I want to make it like it's natural. Okay,
you want me to start?
Yeah, in my line of sight now. I look. So in my thoughts was now like, if she come close, am I supposed to say hi? Am I supposed to? That was why I now recorded the chat. Because in my head, I'm like, shit, I couldn't, but she was with a guy. So I'm like, is a brother, is a this thing. I'm like, if I'm with a girl, I wouldn't want any random man to just come and be saying, oh, I know you. I don't care. If you're old school mates, maybe that's different, right? But I don't want anybody to try to say, oh, why did you block me or stop replying my message? You know, it's a grocery store and thing like that. So I see him, but I noticed one thing. When the guy was cutting the fish, so time have passed. It looked like they went to another aisle. The guy looked my direction. And then he came back to take a peek. I said, she's talking about me.
Shit, she stole the guy. This is the guy that starved me to death.
Oh, look at him. She looks alive. She looks alive.
And well fed.
She looks alive.
Like, this is why I don't do dating.
I mean,
this is why I'm not on this app, because I meet these men and they starve me. Hey. I'm scarred.
Close mouths, they don't get fed.
Wait, hold on. Is it personal, or are you like referring to Imina?
I'm taking it personal. Because that's why women are in the house watching
Netflix. Close mouths don't get fed.
They're trying to be outside because these niggas are starving babes.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yes. No.
So you
guys always feed me, only to go but I can understand because I talk to friends and they say the same thing. Sometimes the guy is waiting for you. The guy is waiting for you to say I'm hungry. Like, bro.
Before I enter attack Imina, let me defend him small.
Wait, defend where?
There's no defense here. Let's say you are.
In Imina's honesty, right? Imina's defense. Like this whole dating thing, like it's been a learning curve. For Imina.
Okay.
He hasn't dated in a long time.
Okay.
So now he's getting his feet wet. So it's progress. Because the next couple of dates that he's been on with other different people,
he's fed them.
He's done the right
adjusted.
thing.
Okay.
So that's his defense. So it was never a thing that he didn't want to feed her or he can't feed her. It's just
it wasn't.
But he was just saying, why didn't she open her mouth? Closed mouth don't get fed.
But now he knows better.
Okay.
He knows better.
Are you hungry?
Now for attacking Imina, if I was there and I saw the girl with another man, I would have gone in there and I'd be like, I would have caused chaos.
I would have caused chaos.
I
could have killed a lot.
I
could have killed a lot. But I just say I don't want to end up in the news.
I just be like, yo, babe.
I don't want to end up in the news.
So that's your worry.
This usher is too small.
No.
This usher is too small. The odds that I ran into her.
I know it.
Before I know it, I don't know if that guy now knows.
Nope.
People that I know in Mississauga.
Nope. I'm like, yo, I'm just like,
bro, that's how it goes.
You have a point there.
I'm like, come. Randomly, just walk up. Come, young woman. After you gave me STI, you just make it your job.
Whoa. That's far. There are other things you could have done before you got there.
Stomach transmitted indigestion. Stomach transmitted.
Oh, you know that story that someone said the girl pooped in the
kitchen and put it in a bag and left it in the toilet.
Ew.
Oh, you didn't hear that story, did you?
Go back.
What episode is it? What episode is it?
Nah, I forget.
Story. So my question for you guys: if you were in the mall or something, stone with somebody, and so for you, I guess for you girls, if you see the guy you were talking to with another girl, how are you guys going to react?
I'm gonna keep it moving.
Exactly. Like, what do you want me to say? I don't fight for niggas. If you want me, show me, earn me,
and that's on period.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys would be like, I'll buy the entire store just to show up.
That's too much. I'll look at that person. I'll look at that person strangely because that's love bombing. Why would you meet somebody and buy the entire store?
It's love bombing.
To the person you are now with.
Yes. It's like you don't even know if you like me yet. You're buying like, what is that?
Yeah.
And then guys will now complain, women are gold diggers. They want me for my money. You're the one that bought the entire thing. You barely know me.
Tell them.
Like, hello.
Okay, tell them.
Something, let's come to you. What's it been like dating in Toronto? Because clearly,
I
can feel it in your chest. Like every time you speak, I can feel it.
It's very stressful.
Very stressful. Are you strategically, as I've been told, are you strategically positioning yourself?
No, she's watching Netflix.
Because when I get out there and I try and I do something, I'm just like, I need to take a break. And my break usually takes like...
So what do you find is the commonality as an issue in the men that you meet on, and let's say these dating apps?
That's a good question. They're not very upfront. Like both of us can have a conversation. Like we go on a date and we're having a conversation. What do you want? What do I want? You know, that's when you're trying to get to know somebody. And then they lie. Yeah. Because they want to get in your pants.
They give you the answers.
They don't realize that some of us, we have like time blocks for these things. Like I was telling Imina, I'm like, I'm not sleeping with no guy if I don't, if there's no emotional connection first. And I do like the corporate world where I give you 3 months to prove to me. But then he was saying something about what if he waits 3 months? Well, I sleep with you after 3 months and you switch up. Peace out. I'm out. No guy can love bomb me. You can love bomb me for 3 months. I'll enjoy my time for that 3 months and then I'm out. That's why a lot of things I've been doing lately has been short term because these guys lie. You're upfront, you're honest, you're like, this is what I want, They're like, oh yeah, same. That's it. Or sometimes they mold themselves to become that person that you want. And then they pretend, but you can only pretend for so long. So they pretend. And once I catch it, I have conversations. And then, like you guys were saying last episode, men don't take accountability. They don't. And then me, I'm not somebody that just comes out of the blue and be telling you, I'll give you, you did this. And then your response should be, okay, let me try to fix it. This is not something. But when you say no, they'll gaslight you. And I'm not somebody, I'm a fighter. I'm a lover too and a fighter. But if you're trying to gaslight me when you know what it is, nah, both of us, I match energy.
Facts.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
So yeah.
It's giving like you're meeting many Mississauga.
Yes, I am actually.
I knew.
Yeah,
you don't meet any jag meat. Any jag meat or
I don't do no jag meat.
Pratis.
No, I can't
it's
do.
It's absolute condos. Just put that.
It's true. You know what? You're right. It's fair. Because I date around where it is. So you're right. You're right. Hey, you're right.
I saw a story where so apparently I guess the guy sent his girl a picture, right? Of like, I'm missing, like he sent her a picture of the room that he's in, the hotel room, and he says, I'm missing you or whatever.
I saw it.
Okay.
But the picture is a live photo. So when you press on the live photo, there was a girl that was on the bed.
The girl fell on the bed.
When we say men are not smart, they will start arguing.
But my question for you is, how many times has someone sent you a live photo that you actually like, your insecurity just said, tap it?
I think it doesn't just happen like right away sometimes. It's anything. And then one time you're just doing something like, let me actually scrutinize this picture. And then you see like lip gloss on the side and like,
zoom in, zoom out.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't always happen right away.
And there was a girl that was messing with my securities, man. Every time she sent me a live photo, I always tap the thing to see the replay, man.
You are tapping live photo now.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, not now, but like back. No, I've known about the live photo thing for a while, and that's why I don't necessarily take it. Oh, like I used to turn it off. I turn it off.
Wow, you're intentional about your shit.
Yeah.
You see this man?
See me now.
You see this man now?
No, we can't pick up this one.
Pick up.
No, we can't pick up. That's the rule. No, we can't pick up.
Hey, Imina. Man. Look at Imina.
Pick it. No, we can't pick up this one.
Why can't we pick up that one?
No, we can't pick up this one.
Why can't we pick up that one?
Is that the love of your life?
Calm down.
Deciding if this is a possible match.
So you say you have a boyfriend, right? Like, do y'all stay together or?
No. The plot thickens. He actually has a wife, a kid, and another one on the way, and we are all okay with this. And I am quite a bit younger than him, so I live my life, and yeah.
And the wife knows.
Yeah.
Everyone knows. Okay.
I help them. I babysit. I do all of the kid knows. Everybody knows. I go over and I babysit, and I'm like, I'm friends with their moms. I'm like, everything's great.
Is it?
Yeah. Layers, bro. Layers. Layers.
But that's the world we live in today.
You know what? Yeah, that's what I was going to
Layers.
say.
It's actually crazy.
They're honest
And
with
it's
each
always
other.
these younger women that these men get. So be playing house with his wife and his kid. Free babysit.
Because they're okay
the wife will
with.
agree because do the calculation.
Yeah. But how about the kids?
No, but they're also okay with having no responsibilities.
The kids don't know. They're probably thinking,
you said the kids know.
No, you don't understand it. Like
they probably say
they don't
know that the guy is sleeping with their mom is sleeping with nanny. They just think, that's a nanny there. And the wife probably agreed because have you done calculation? My friends that have kids, it's expensive as fuck. Daycare, expensive.
Please,
so I understand it. And it's always the young women because your brain is not fully developed. That's why men.
She's not asking for more than what he's giving her. She's comfortable just being on the side, being paid for. I'm sure.
And look at the way she's talking. She's proud.
And she wants to still keep that and still go.
Yeah, still having the interaction. She still gets the interaction with the family, gets everything, but then she gets to leave after. She doesn't have to stay.
And the guy is not like the guy is about to get initiated into the family too. Like the guy is about to. This is poly, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's Gen Z meets Boomer because on one hand,
and plus everything is expensive.
The Boomer side of me is seeing that, or the millennial Boomer side of me is seeing that women want to be in certain women want to be in a relationship that as long as I know what he's doing and we can maintain it.
Yep.
I'm fine with it because I don't want to go look for anything outside anymore. I'm good by myself. We can come to a compromise. And then the Gen Z side is giving, I'm living life. I got no responsibilities. I'm just doing me. I'll babysit. I'll be a girlfriend. I'll be your side, whatever. And the man is having his cake and eating it. You know what I'm saying?
And the wife is like, I can save money on daycare.
I also think the reason why it's working is that because the guy's being honest on both sides, and I'm pretty sure I think he's taking care of both people the way that they want to be taken care of. Because if there's anything missing, if the wife feels like something is missing and she's not being taken care of, it's gonna pop off. If the girlfriend on the side feels like she's not getting enough attention and she's not spending enough time with him, it's gonna pop off. So props to the man for finding balance and giving them what they want because it's looking like it's where everybody's happy.
I just think probably this woman is different because a lot of times I don't think telling the truth, being upfront helps in this. Cheating is cheating. How are you gonna leave me? How are you gonna go get another woman? I think.
Okay, let me explain something.
I think that one is the being upfront and bringing another woman is a whole different. You have to be a special type of woman to accept this kind of situation.
No, I don't think this is
being upfront.
I don't think you have to be special, bro.
I don't think this is being upfront. There's nobody you can bring this up to right now.
I don't think you have to be special.
You think this is a situation you can be in?
No, not me personally, but I'm saying that in 2025,
it doesn't.
Rent has gone up. Yep. Everything has gone up. Everything is so pricey. That's why they're saying that millennials and young people are moving back with their parents and things like that. This woman has seen man that is married. He's willing to sleep with her and possibly a boyfriend. Probably all of them. Free rent, free this, free that. I don't have to worry about that. My friends are struggling. There are 8 people in the same house struggling. And this man is ready to take care of me the way I want to as a 20-something-year-old. Why should I have an issue with it?
Side chick matter and all that one has always been a thing. I'm saying from the wife's perspective, this is not something.
The wife's perspective to look at it,
even being upfront about it, this is not something.
But daycare is going to be free with this woman in the house. Are you not realizing? Do you know how much daycare is? If you do the calculation, minimum wage these nannies are taking, and you're going to be at work 8 hours. Do the math in a year, it's 40K, 50K. You have to cough out to put your kids in daycare. And your husband is saying, oh yeah, she might not be happy deep down, but when she does the math, 50K that I could have been spending, my husband is sleeping. Some women are okay with it, is what I'm saying. 2025. She might not be happy, but she's going to be okay that I'm saving that money. Because how much, even the guy is buying dinner every day, he's not going to spend, I do Uber Eats. At the end of the year, the expense is like 2,500, 3K at the most.
And even
compared to 50K,
taking care of the girl is what he would have done anyways if he kept it a secret.
Exactly.
If he kept it a secret.
The amount he's spending on the girl is not the same for daycare. I'm just saying,
for things to go this bad that you even throw away your moral
people
because
for
the girl for the woman,
but it's also probably more expensive to go through a divorce and to go through all the stuff.
It's never been expensive for most women. It's never been expensive for most women. They are banking the money. For most women, they are banking. It's women that most women get like the lion's share in the divorces.
Says who?
Not necessarily.
If you are absent mother completely.
If you can't afford it.
Even some women that don't even take care of the kids well, they still make the dads, continue paying child support.
It only happens if you have like younger kids.
Yeah.
If the kids are still really young, that's when the women win.
Well, this one needed the babysitting now.
That's
so the kids are young.
That's what I'm saying. That when you're saying that women get more money, it's because kids are really young and dads don't like to do the bulk of the housework. It falls on the woman. That's why a lot of the expenses they are like the courts are given to the woman.
Yeah,
child care.
But I mean, even when if the kids are older, like you cheated, divorce, you're done. Like first of all, it's finding fault. But for even a lot of times, even when women initiate most divorces. Because they get most of the law protects women more.
Because I said,
I understand there is reason that one is good, but I'm stating that's the fact. The law protects women more. So if you're telling me expenses on divorce, a lot of women don't actually get that. It's not really bad on their side. Maybe upfront, but even lawyers knowing that it's a winnable case, lawyers will take money after the case is done. So it's not.
When I mean expenses, I mean post-divorce, meaning like you're removing yourself from a household that was secure, that somebody was paying for, somebody was taking care of.
Yeah.
Now she's removing herself. She's becoming technically a single parent, mostly taking care of the kids. She has to take care of everything else
and maintain the lifestyle.
Additionally to what the dad was doing.
Yeah.
On top of that. So that's what I mean. Not the actual divorce.
That has
part.
never been their problem before.
She's also
divorce
not
rate
trying,
is an all-time high.
But
that
she's
has
also
never been
not
an
trying
issue before.
to change things for the kids. When you go through divorce, it also affects the kids. So she's trying to maintain. If we lived in 7-story, we might not live in 7-story, but there are other things I can do to make these kids not feel like there's a huge there's a huge change.
I'm just going to chalk it up that this woman right here, or maybe a few women that are now looking like her are showing up. But I'm telling you, all those things don't even flow. They don't think about it twice. Like, wasn't it this generation that are saying, oh, women don't want to take a lot of that nonsense before anything. They don't want to take, all those what that our mothers, our grandmothers did. Like, they don't want to take that any small thing. Like, they don't need to stay in a relationship that is not favoring them. You cheat, they go. That was the era that we've been in. So true.
But there's another era that everybody's screaming recession is coming.
That is what I'm saying. This is a whole new breed.
There's also a childless era, which is also when they're divorcing, they're divorcing by themselves with nothing attached, nothing.
That's true.
They're divorcing a lot quickly before they even have the kids.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you gotta think about that as well.
Kids and no kids, divorce rates has been high. This is a whole new breed. I'm telling you, this is a whole new.
It's a whole new breed. Divorce rate is high because everybody thinks you can find better out there.
So they've been doing that. That has increased and is not stopping. But if this might just say drop down divorce rate too. Hey, like, are we tapping into this or like? But the thing is, you now meet the other side of the woke people. The woke people. That's the people that will now like, if you're doing this, then we'll have to open the marriage. They will now open it. Be like, I have to get mine too, right? Then you now meet. Well, open marriage and swingers have been a thing.
Yeah,
too, right?
Time, yeah,
they've been a thing. So, you don't know what you're getting these days, though. I don't know. I'm scared of these developments.
Anything is possible.
I'm scared of these developments.
Sorry, man. I was putting out the fire.
Putting out a fire.
Yeah.
Did we create the fire?
Say that to Chelsea now. Bill up to Chelsea. Bill up to Tottenham.
No, that's the rule that he made.
Just say it's the powerhouse. No. Like you cannot go against the powerhouse.
No, it was the rule that was made in the beginning that everybody agreed to. Please do not blame me for this. It's his podcast, right?
Okay. That's how.
That's what you said.
No.
That's what you said, no?
So I want to read this couple of comments, and I want to, since we have two beautiful women on here who are smart, great intuition, know the lay of the land, I want to get your thoughts on this.
Seems like a setup.
I was getting excited here.
If you have to explain why you want her number, that's a clear sign she isn't interested in you. Is that true?
Fez?
I think it depends.
Or you did not present yourself.
If you have to explain why you want her number, it's a clear sign she's not interested in you. Yeah, I agree with it. It depends.
It depends, but I feel like
it's not a general thing.
You either didn't.
If you're coming right away,
didn't tease yourself well. You just go, okay, let me have your phone number,
or like slide your phone. I'm like, everything has to do with this
delivery.
The delivery did not. Yeah. Oh, she no lock eyes. You know.
Yeah. If you don't come correct,
yo, I'll never forget the day. Yeah. So back in the day, I used to have this pickup line where I'll be like, I never got your name. Right?
Okay.
That I never got your name is fake because I never gave it.
Yo!
Yeah, I never gave it. Yeah, they tell you I never gave it.
One day I did it. It works all the time.
It works all the time.
But someone who was feeling like they just got their GPA results. I was like, yo, I never got your name, by the way. Yeah, I didn't give it. I was like, shit.
But that one is also a clear sign of I'm not interested in you.
I just walked away.
But you don't use that line anymore.
No. Come on.
Wait. You just walked away. You know even rebuttal.
What are you going to say to that?
No, I feel like at least just back up your. You just turn around. You
No,
I will not go and tell them. I will not go. Bro, I will say signal from now till tomorrow. I will still not go. I will still not go. It's not me that you want to use and do.
If she was able to give answers so fast, I mean, she's ready for anything you're gonna give back right after. I mean, she's not interested. She's ready to give you anything. She's gonna set you up.
All right,
next one.
If she's giving you one word replies, she isn't interested. It's supposed to be.
Facts.
All right, let me not finish it. Let me just keep pushing. If she's taking too long to reply, she's not interested. Ain't no such thing as a slow texter. Chicks will pause in the middle of doing their hair if they're feeling you.
Okay, I agree with that. The ending, I agree with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if it's early? They feel if he never gets that high. Especially if it's the guy that approach. So if it's a guy that approached the girl, is the feeling supposed to be that high?
I think honestly,
I think if you're that guy, it builds up, right? If you're that guy, like if you've played your game well, it's supposed to build up.
Yeah.
But if it's the girl that was feeling you first, then maybe this. I feel like if you're in the early stage, maybe you know.
Girls should not be feeling guys first anyway. That's a recipe for disaster.
No. See, I don't like this.
No. Why now?
I don't
What's
like
happening?
I saw this coming.
Why?
Okay, I'm only in agreement with you if she doesn't like you already. If she because some people can like you,
but they hold it back.
Hold it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you? So then they'll be fighting with their intrusive stuff to be coming out once in a while, and they're confusing you.
They'll act a certain way. They be why am I even?
Yeah, exactly. And it's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
Because you are playing with our traffic lights.
Traffic lights.
You guys do all the time anyway.
Ping pong.
Why are you complaining? Like, you guys be doing shit and then girls do it one time, you're like,
whoa!
One time. Hey, I smell cap. I smell cap, right?
I'm only complaining because it's what I want.
Because we're learning from the experts.
Nah. I see it.
We are learning.
Voila.
How about that?
You body experts.
You girls are the experts.
How are the experts?
You girls created misdirection, misleading.
How are the experts?
No. Let me tell you something.
Even the title is
something. You guys started all the bullshit.
No, we didn't.
We learned and we overtook you guys.
No.
That's what it is.
We didn't.
You started
Adam the apple. So
you guys are never up front.
Yes. Let me give you an example.
With the bullshit.
No, listen.
Actually, now that you're using that Eve's line, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Nobody forced Adam to eat the apple. She offered. Why is he a long throat?
He put her. He said, Adam, take. He put her. He said, Adam, take.
Somebody puts your hand on this thing.
That's what you say now.
That's what.
If Shemzy
I'm just saying.
If I was dating Shemzy and Shemzy ordered me food and I say, oh, I don't want, it's fight.
Yeah, it's fight.
It's fight. They got you have conviction to be able to stand on your own 2 feet.
In hindsight, Sabina, in hindsight. If Garden of Eden still exists right now, it's probably because
everything women.
It's probably because Adam ate that apple.
If Adam didn't eat that apple, and now you're complaining when she fed me.
If Adam didn't eat that apple, set on fire. You go set that garden on fire. All the animals consume.
Please. Women. Nobody forced you. She offered. Because that's what you do to somebody you love.
But why the women go catch longer throats?
We can always say no.
It's not everything you eat now. Is it my fault? Is it everything that your girlfriend offers you like?
Okay.
Someone like me, for example, someone like me that likes salad. A lot of guys don't like salad. I'm eating salad. I don't offer you.
No. That's a different context. If you take your time.
But you go chop broccoli if the girl gives like say go chop.
Well, I don't know what.
No, me I chop celery because of girl. No,
How is it the girl's fault that he's eating the celery?
But I know say if I not chop that celery.
You partake in that context because apple. If you compare what apple will be today, apple will be like steak because no man is eating an apple.
He's not.
It has to be something else. Steak. If a woman is off cooked steak,
the Bible did not say steak.
No, but in modern day,
we have to stick to the apple.
In modern day. No, in modern day now. In modern day, you have to translate.
In modern day.
What if grape?
What?
Grape.
The one that Usher is giving people.
Yeah. No, that's not cherry. That is cherry.
That's
It's the same family.
That's cherry.
It's
Same family.
Yeah.
It's the same
It's
family.
two different colors.
If I cook steak and I say Shems, come and eat steak,
You go eat now.
you will not eat.
Shems go eat now.
If I'm hungry, I'll eat. If I'm not, then I'm not.
We're always hungry.
Always finding brackets if I'm hungry.
No, but
it's true now.
the problem is now, if I go and eat, I'm really attached to some other people. So if I go and eat, that food is free for us. So I have to
You're
watch
bringing
what I
different context
Bring
into this, different story. This has nothing to do with what we're talking
People don't
about.
like to be
She's
responsible.
sticking in the plot.
Men are not taking accountability. That's what it is.
Sabina, I love you in the beginning. I love
They're not taking accountability. Because now they say she offered me. She's my girlfriend. She offered me.
Nah, she's
Accept
she's
that you're long throat.
No,
And she offered you and you ate it.
Okay. See, let me tell you the truth. When it comes to food, men are long throat.
Thank you.
We'll eat it. But when it comes to money and materials, girls are long throat. And that temptation,
Guess what?
they subject. Yeah, temptation.
It's middle finger to the air.
It is because it's not true. It's not.
Tell you the key to a man's heart is his belly.
That's why they come. That's why a lot of. That's why a lot of men they are poisoning them.
They are poisoning them. Abacha died by apple.
You cannot cook your own food.
Now apple kill abacha.
Exactly.
We no fit grow apple now.
long throats.
We can
That's
cook
why a
our
lot of
food,
these
but we no fit
guys
grow
are dying.
apple.
I think
cannot
the reason why this is because Adam was a vegan, man. That's the only reason. There's no way you
No, it's different. Oh, true. Because
Was that even-
no, that's true. Because there's a reason why
Was
those
that
animals were
true?
his friends.
Me.
They were there just having.
If I was the
having
one, there's no way they'll
get together.
Apple to collect me.
Yeah, when
Guys kill ox.
yeah, well, proper antelope. They did.
Did that even exist back then?
All the animals were there, you know.
Who told you?
They say all the things were there. Even in the drawing, they even draw lion. Where
I never had drawings.
Adam was leaning on the lion. That's a lot of.
I thought animals
bragging
came
points.
in Noah's Ark, not when they were in the
No,
garden.
they existed.
on
They
Noah's
existed.
Ark. They left on
Noah
Noah's
saved every male and female of every
true.
species.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Take out, but
my
take accountability.
No, I'm taking it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm taking it. I don't know my Bible well. Hey,
You have another DC.
No, I don't.
Yo, I don't know. I think you get on LinkedIn. So I don't know if you guys saw the story of that guy that left Canada after 12 plus
Oh, yeah,
years.
that's-
yes, I saw
Kelly.
that.
Kelly.
Yes,
What do
Oh,
you mean?
you
Why
know
are you
the
saying
person?
that's Kelly like you know the person?
Yeah, I know. We came to our comedy show.
Affair?
You
He
be
said-
knowing everybody, eh?
Serious?
Yeah, Kelly. Waterloo. When we did Unplugged, he was in the show. Waterloo.
True.
That's Kelly. Like, because he has blown down.
No, not be blown. Me, I just see Nigerian man, and then I went to read the story. Right? I
People
went
were
to
coming
read the
for him,
story.
though, but I'm like,
people came for him,
yeah.
bro.
Like for the post.
For the
Yes.
post, it started with the post, right?
they're like,
They
why
were-
are you talking about this during an election?
They say talking about during the election.
Yeah.
Does he think any country is any better?
Yeah.
Why do you expect things to remain the same after 12 years?
Yep.
And why are you just talking so negative to a country that has given you all that you
Everything.
mentioned that it gave you,
Yep.
right? So people were just bombarding him,
Yep.
up to the point that there was a news network that went to carry it,
Yeah.
and
Mad.
made
That's
the
crazy.
statements, but he actually attacked them, and they eventually took it down, right? I think the news statement actually implied that he went back to Nigeria.
We don't even know where he went.
Whereas he
knows where
said
he
he's
went.
just leaving the country to another
Nobody
place.
knows where he went,
Nobody
but
knows where he went,
I am of the belief that he went to the US.
It might be.
That's fair.
Good 90% sure.
That's fair.
Yeah, but bro, the way that thing just... People just won't carry...
Because people don't want to admit that Canada has changed from
Right.
like 10 years ago and now. Like,
But nothing stays,
I don't
nothing
even
stays
want-
the same.
yeah,
I was gonna
but
say nothing
it's not.
stays the same.
It's supposed to change for like the better and stuff.
I
but
think
it's
they,
just-
I think they think it
It's-
has
I
not
don't-
changed for the better. It probably
Yeah.
has changed for the worse.
for the
Like, I
worst.
wouldn't say it's 100% though that it's changed for the worse. Like some things are better.
like
No, for example, like I was talking to, I think it was Lucky the other day. The permit system has changed a little bit. They've been less stringent on some of the what they call it, the study permits, the postgraduate thing. There's a little bit of leniency as opposed to when we.
Or is it because is it because now everybody is knowing to do better, get better document without having to do any?
No. There's now acceptance of more trades. Like Naza had mentioned, how there's now more pathways for engineers to actually come into the country. Like,
wow!
It's because they need it.
Not just doctors.
They need it, but like
because they need it.
So what I'm saying is, like, in as much as yes, there's a lot of backwardness.
Yeah.
There's also been progress in certain areas. Now it might not be able to combat the bad things that are happening, because at the end of the day, we've always said the reason why people lose like big elections is because you're not combating the direct things: hunger, income, housing, homelessness. You're just talking about the general ground of things. You're just talking about the ground. So that's the thing. So because it's not combating those things directly, like think about it. For example, like yes, we have a lot more homelessness, but but Canada is like, the thing I've always said is, coming to Canada is hard. Surviving in Canada is also hard. But I don't want to say if you wanted to, you can, because then I'm now speaking out of like term that because I'm in a position where I can't speak about it.
Yep.
But I also want to say, like,
just say we can.
No.
You can guide yourself.
You can hustle.
No, you can guide yourself.
What you're trying to say, you can hustle your way out of a lot.
Now there will be,
but the hustling involves like having community, having somebody to talk to. Because I remember our time, we didn't have nobody. Everything we knew, we figured out by ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, you're very right. Yeah. But now there's people who are now trying to create those kinds of communities. Now it's not a choice for you to want to join or not. That's true. That's really what it is. Again, like I said, there's a lot of backwardness, but there's been small progress here and there. Whereas now, back in the day, we're not a lot.
Yeah. My issue is that they didn't do the calculation properly. The number of people they brought into the country.
So now that's a government.
That's my issue right there.
Yeah, because how does Masquerade have visa?
That's crazy.
Like they didn't do calculations well. You just bring everybody in here. We don't have enough housing.
Fair.
Crazy.
But that's what they are now trying to combat with their new rule of limiting, giving a cap to how many people can get international students, and even schools. Schools have a cap.
They had to shut down campuses because they don't have enough
international students, because the housing issue was big actually, because schools just accept international students, and then they now flood the housing market and
don't get me wrong, man. Like there's a lot of issues, but at the same time, I always, again, like I think we're now at an age where some of these issues are affecting us directly. I remember because we see all these memes where they're like, rich people are talking about problems that don't affect me. Why would I jump into the conversation? And it's the same thing with politics, where it's like, as a kid growing up in Canada, the only thing you're worried about is your work permit, postgraduate work permit, permanent residence. Any other thing else it sounds like,
And everybody be fighting for you in the job market. Now you have to be chasing this HR reps.
And you barely get anything. The amount of rejections just are crazy.
Insane. So I don't blame people leaving, honestly.
But the thing is, like, where is better? Because right now you are going into there because it is like when you now compare directly. But the people that were there from years back will probably tell you things have changed in this way, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, let's not talk about the changes in the country that is in Canada or wherever it is. It's like there's also changes somewhere else. I mean,
for example, if someone decides to go, for example, the States, they're gonna say like, "Oh, why'd you come here? It's gotten even worse than what it was before." Tell you that, meaning like, you're from the outside, you're seeing that it looks better to you compared to where you're at. But when you come into that country, the people that are already living in it is like, oh, you haven't seen anything because you're only seeing it through vacation eyes. You haven't seen it through actually living in it.
And then, like, say for example, from job standard right now, you go there, they're going to pay in US dollar, they tax less, and then the jobs that you're getting, you have higher chance of getting similar jobs or more roles in the US, right? But then when you now live there and you see the other underlying factors, that money is not now that much insurance out of pocket. So people that have been there for the past 12 years also will probably tell you, there was a period where a lot of people were leaving, they want to move to Canada. You understand? And I think, was he in the UK that at some point the woman actually no, he's also US. Somebody announced that they're just leaving, and he's a big person in politics or in entertainment. Just announced that they're moving to the UK because of the it was like, oh, we went from Obama disease and then we are here at Trump, right? I can't take this, and then they leave. So it's like
everywhere
is not going, where is not going change. So you can get some people's rage, but really attacking the person on the LinkedIn is actually crazy.
I mean, again, it's like, I guess I didn't read the post. I read the one on his story, and I kind of looked like the synopsis. Like, okay, you know what? People are supporting him on LinkedIn. I didn't know that people actually have.
Oh no, I was supporting him.
Bro, this thing has thousands of clicks, bro.
Yeah,
it's in millions.
It's in millions. Yeah,
because he's right.
Someone stole the post and said he was responsible for bringing him to Canada. I was like, how did the story flip like that? Yeah, on LinkedIn. And that person posted on LinkedIn.
On LinkedIn too.
And then he reported the person blocked him.
Whoa, that's extreme.
So it's crazy. Speaking of Toronto, so Sabina, clearly, I want to assume you're single.
Yes, sir. Hit me up.
This is not. Wait. Backyard bands dates.
So clearly, you are doing well enough to take care of yourself. Because in this society, everybody's looking for companion. So like.
Since a companion,
everybody's looking for companion of videos, shitty videos and shitty. So I want to ask. So what would you say if you can tell us, like, what's the worst date you've been on so far?
I haven't actually been on the worst date.
It's not been good.
It's not been good, but I won't classify dates I go on, even if they're bad, as like a bad date, because I go into them. I'm dealing with men. You have to remember here. So,
Adam, why did you eat this
What the hell, bro?
Why did you eat this apple?
the lowest of the lowest expectations.
Exactly. The bar is always in hell when I go on this thing.
That's bro.
It's not even low.
No,
it's in hell.
but the argument has been that women going to dates with you at a level and then they start deducting points.
No, I don't think so.
Fair.
But like I see the point. But
yeah, because men going to without anything and then
that's untrue.
I do.
That's
good
you,
for you.
I like to go there not knowing what's going on and then we'll
men go into it like they're gonna get something.
Thank you.
Get something from it.
Yes, that same night.
There's always something they're
first
waiting
date.
for.
I'm attracted to you. Let's go with it. But I'm like, who are you talking to? I'm attracted to whomst.
Yeah.
Wait for me to this man.
Everybody, all the men,
So,
please.
okay, tell us about
Your name now water hunger.
Tell us about that you've been on.
A bad date. I wouldn't call it a bad date. It's just I went on a date and I don't like when I go on dates and then guys are like talking about themselves like the entire time. It's just about him.
I.
Yeah. And then I was just quiet and then he kept talking and talking. I'm like, I hadn't even gotten a word in. Like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Automatic ick.
Then I was just like, I think I have.
At what level do you decide you want to go on a date with this person?
So I'm very big on conversations, to be honest. If the conversation is flowing.
Right, but don't you like have an idea of what the conversations look like through text and phone calls?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Please, you can ask ChatGPT what your answers to this.
Huh?
Yeah, especially in this AI world.
How would you know?
Yeah, we had
there have been articles of guys using AI to get girls, you know. So that in-person meeting is key.
It's key
to know if you actually have substance.
I'm wondering how you sort of like avoid that fluff.
You can't avoid it, honestly. If you're trying to date, you can't avoid it. But just go with the bar is in hell and you'll be fine.
Because nothing will surprise you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Anyways, we're actually being unicorns. It's all right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
and then there's the other one. The ones that don't talk about themselves, but they compliment. They're like, you're attractive.
So you want me to? You want me to?
Like the first date, you're attractive. Let's see I want to see where this goes tonight.
You don't like that?
Like
what do you mean you don't like that?
No, I just ask now because the other one they talk about
and
themselves.
Then I'm like,
the other one they hype you. You want me to?
Yeah, balance now.
Balance.
I'm very big on. I need to have conversations with you. You have to
spark your intellectual.
You have to reach.
Do you consider yourself a sapiosexual?
Yes, actually, yeah. You have to hit it there. You know.
I was about to say, what is that?
No, I don't worry. Don't worry.
It doesn't have to. The person doesn't even have to be smart.
It is. Forget about it.
There are ways that you can talk to a woman. Like you can hold a conversation. The conversation flows. It's not like hi, bye type thing.
What are you doing?
Talk to you like it's so boring. And a lot of men are like hi, bye. What you doing? What you up to? That's boring.
What is wrong with
my soul? You feed my soul.
What is wrong with taking somebody? What are you up to? What is wrong with taking somebody?
I beg. Please, but don't give it to me every single day.
I'm telling you,
every
it's so
few
boring.
hours.
But you cannot be up to the same thing now.
It's so boring.
You gotta.
What do you say in your own response? Because since it's a tit for tat, so if he's not telling you what are you up to, what are you sending?
If he's not telling me what I'm up to, what do you mean?
What are you texting? Like what are you texting? Like
I won't text first.
No, I'm not texting first. Why would I text first?
No, if I
shock you.
I don't text first.
No, if I text.
No, like someone you're dating or in a relationship with.
dating is not a relationship. I'm not texting first. You have to prove to me that you're trying to get with me, and then I can text back.
I agree.
And how long is this supposed to be?
3 to 6 months.
Jesus is Lord.
I'm not that long. I'm not that long, but I agree.
You go prove.
I'm telling you,
You go prove. You will prove.
Let me just put this out there. That's probably why I'm single. No, that's probably why I'm single. Because let me tell you something. As somebody in the streets, these guys. Well, I'm not in the street, but I'm in the street. These guys pretend. My issue is they pretend. Like they ask you, what kind of guy do you like? Da da da. What do you like in a guy? Da da da. Next thing,
they act that way.
But you can only pretend for so long before your true self emerges. Yep. And when it emerges, I'm out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're not texting.
Toronto.
You're not leading the texting for
because you also have to remember it's 2025. These guys, they're not just texting you.
They're texting.
They're texting like 8 girls, and sometimes they even text you. Sorry, did you tell me you're this? Once you start telling me, did you tell me? I thought we were supposed to have a conversation. That means you're talking to 6 different girls. You cannot even keep up with the conversation or scroll back up to see.
That's rookie.
That's a rookie move.
They're doing it. Yeah. Rookie or not, they're doing it.
Blame you for forgetting.
They're doing it. They're doing it. Rookie or not, they're doing it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, remind me again. Did you do that? I should remind you.
When you could just do there.
Bro, in the mud. Bro.
I should remind you.
Remind me again, you lived in Mississauga.
Bro, but Toronto people are finding love. Some people are getting married
because
in this Toronto area.
Yes, because everybody, at the end of the day, people tend to like, even if it's not your choice, at some point, even,
I can deal with that one.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's just, you remember, there's a thing.
Bro.
No, it's true.
I can deal with it.
At the end of the day, people are like, you know what? It's not like you're perfect for me, but I can deal with you. Yeah. Let's get married. Yeah. Because there's benefits, societal benefits to getting married and settling with somebody. And everybody does it every day, whether you like it or not. Mm-hmm. That's why you see all these married men. They're the number one cheats with all the side chicks. Mm-hmm. Because when they were ready to marry and get that promotion at work, there was a woman, whatever is in their vicinity, that's the one I'm settling with and getting married. Because there's benefit to it. But they are still in the streets. Yep. That's why they're like, all these women are married. Don't wear this, don't wear that. They're chasing the ones that are wearing the mini skirts. Yep.
She's unpacking.
But it's true. It is true. That's why I say, married or not, do what you want because these niggas are still outside regardless.
But the thing is that the moment we do what we want, it's fire. It's World War II, World War III, World War whatever you call it. What do you mean we get caught?
Yeah, we're more sneak.
Most women don't get caught. You be doing what you guys want.
But the thing, they don't even give us the chance to even try and
sneak.
We're
sneakier.
No, you're sneakier.
Don't wear this, don't wear that.
You're sneakier. You're not just getting caught. Like guys are just sloppy.
Men are careless. Yes.
We're just realizing playing the live. They know it seems.
Chefs will just have practice 7 days a week. Like, I'm like, what are you training for? The Super Women's League. Every day he's practicing. What are you practicing for?
Oh my God. This just confirms that we're smarter at this point.
Oh yeah, you people are smarter when it comes to the shooting game.
Fair.
Yes. Fair. So it's not men are always outside. Women are there too. It's just you guys play better.
So Sabina, how many people have you like talked to in one setting?
Jesus. What do you mean?
I literally just had this conversation this afternoon.
In one setting?
Maybe like 4.
But at least you're not sending them. What did you tell me?
No.
You're
she's keeping up. She's keeping up with her stuff.
No. I don't. No. Women are way smarter than men. So we know how to navigate this thing.
Excel spreadsheet.
No.
We don't
you
need
can
that.
still text.
See people happy yourselves in knowing how to
let me
navigate
explain something.
But
guys don't even have the effort to like go back to your conversation.
Is it not the act that we are condemning?
Somebody.
How are you hyping it because you're better at hiding it?
So someone like
it's not the act, it's the lack of effort.
The lack of effort.
Don't make it known to me that you're talking to other people.
How would you?
How would you know that I'm talking to other people?
If a guy is
unless I tell you,
some of their questions are a bit weird. Or remember when all this bullshit, you can tell. Or somebody that was texting like, "Oh, how was your day?" He knows some of your co-workers. He knows this. All of a sudden, it's like 3 days before you hear from him, 2 days.
That means you met someone else.
No, but like,
but the thing is that they are never open to say, "Oh, I've met somebody." I don't have no issues with that. Just tell me you met somebody. Don't be giving me this hot and cold bullshit. You got to go.
Fair. No, I respect that. I respect that. I don't know how you guys do it, man.
Do you find yourself getting married to a Toronto man?
Toronto.
Do you think? Yeah.
I don't know. I've been in the streets too long with Toronto men. I think my friend was saying my husband is in the church, so now I'm going to church.
You're going to church now.
So if you're
it's
in
not
the
in the
church,
gym. You've been in the gym more than anywhere
if you're in the
else.
church,
I mean, more than
hit
work.
me up.
I mean, work is more, but you've been in the gym more than anywhere. You don't find them there.
No, they're in the gym, but they're hoes. The niggas in the gym.
Don't trust them.
I told you about some of them, but the thing is that we women at the gym, we talk to each other. So we've been knowing the guys that are trying to get 4 of us at the same time. You know?
You go and be talking to girls that you met in the gym.
Yes. Please, girl code.
Oh, hey, if I see you more than 3 times at the gym, you're my friend.
Yes.
So how about those girls that like they want to know if you're talking so that they can siphon it. So even if they're like so that they can get the guys, so they're eyeing the guys to
siphon.
So you don't mind. Okay. So
I'm comfortable with myself. That's why I say I don't chase no nigga. If you want me, chase me. Don't chase 5 other women.
So if you haven't met somebody in a minute where like you like this person and you want them to come talk to you.
I've met somebody, but I'm too proud for that.
That's toxic.
Why are you proud in your pride?
That's toxic. Should I peel your tongue outside? That's toxic. That's toxic.
It is. I agree.
Now they talk with the snake. Take this apple.
She's taking accountability.
I know it is.
Now.
Hey, it is.
If you go and say that's toxic,
I just can't. In my head, I can't just give guys that thing where if we have, I just imagine in my head we have a conversation down the line or something. We're arguing. Are you not the one? I just have it in my head.
Look for me.
Are you not the one? I didn't ask for this.
We also move with the after all I've done for you.
That's your business. No nigga can tell me after all he's done for me because he's not done shit. First of all. So you can't say that to me. Maybe other girls, not me. So
what are we in this argument?
No, you see me. I the players. I don't even want to solve.
Maybe somebody else, but not me. You can't say that one.
That's crazy.
But I just imagine arguing. I can't take it if a man should tell me, "Oh, you're the one that chased me. You're the one that." Nah. So I'll die with my likeness.
In closing this argument, what would your advice be to like men who are, I guess, trying to be in a relationship or looking to be in a relationship? Like, what would you say to them?
Try friendship. Like, introduce yourself. Don't tell the woman that you're trying to sleep with her that night. Can be friends with women first. All my relationships, my past relationship had been from like friendship to like relationships. It's never like, boom, we date relationship. Get to know the person, go out together. Like,
how long of a friendship though?
Like I said, I do corporate 3 months.
90 days.
Yeah, probation. All men are on probation for 3 months.
If she can't beat them, join them. She cannot beat corporate.
Well, that's me.
She cannot
so
beat
women have different
work. Now she don't make her relationship corporate.
But so women are different. So women is 2 weeks. Some women is the same night. I think that's why guys think everybody's like that. Some women is the same night. So everybody's different. But for me, and from what I've experienced, because I'm in the streets, but not off the streets.
So you're not in the streets. You're in a crescent.
Maybe.
You're on the boulevard.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
There's no hope for us niggas.
Yeah, but just approach on the friendship vibe. Don't approach like trying to get in her pants. Like,
to eat you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mainly approach on the honesty vibes.
Yes.
Don't be hiding shit.
Nah, man.
No.
No party is honest.
You're about to say the whole calendar situation, please.
No, it's not that. Honesty doesn't.
When I mean honesty, meaning don't try to hide shit, unnecessary shit. Okay, like if I'm asking you, are you talking to anybody else? Don't say no, but then you're actually still. I can tell.
Yeah, they hide
like,
that too.
Like
they always hide that.
Be clear.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a first date question.
But because I understand why they hide
things,
it too.
but be clear.
Like they don't want you.
Yeah,
to
because I don't know some people. Like.
Okay, let me remove honesty. Be clear with things.
Be clear.
Be clear with what you want and what you're looking for.
All right, so speak slower.
So I guess this thing will also be like, I guess is who is asking the question, because most women are not also talking to one person. So why are you coming to ask me that?
It's good for both parties to have an understanding.
Exactly.
You're not just talking to one person. I'm not just talking. But the problem is women who say they're not just talking. The men are just like,
no, women don't say. But that's why I started with the statement. Like, I guess it depends who is asking. But it's women that actually ask. No, women say that they're talking to me.
Women don't say.
Wear this cap, please. Wear this cap. Wear this cap.
You have to call them out. You have to call them out on it.
You can't even call them out. They reverse it. Am I supposed to be talking to only you?
Yeah.
Have you shown me
are you my
that
father?
you should be
Have you
you?
shown me that you should be you that I should be talking to? Give me a reason why I should delete all that phone numbers.
I agree.
They reverse
I'm
it on your
taking
head.
accountability.
Yeah.
I agree.
You will take accountability. That one I agree with. That women they wait for you to divulge that information, and then you guys know what comes.
Because you have to make sure that there's still somebody we're texting and calling all the time. You're not even waiting for one guy that's talking to 6 other women.
I think it's a thing where you can't have one up on us.
Yep.
It's a control thing.
Why is it a competition?
Facts.
It's a control thing. It's not a fact.
control thing, and they want to do it.
What are you give Adam Apple?
No, they even leave the app. But
But you
this,
took it.
Nobody.
but this is the thing.
They didn't hold your neck.
So why is it that you people are upset by the result? You people are playing the game. It's just
Because
that they're
you
not
guys
catching
started
you.
the game.
And you want it's not the guys.
because you're not good at it.
Guys that started
not
the game.
better at
And then
it.
you're upset. So why don't you take your crown?
It's not that we're upset about what you're doing. It's because you're not good at doing
Thank
it.
you.
No, I get. So you find
Let me finish.
Okay,
It's
finish.
because you're not good at doing it, and then you're making it look like you're not doing it. So you make us look crazy and gaslight us into making us think that you're not doing it.
Preach.
No, that you literally just say you catch them lying and they are not doing it. And they, what I'm saying is like, why don't you just call it? Yeah, go with your head held high. You are up in the game. You didn't. Yeah, I know. Like go with your head held high. Like okay, yeah, you can't beat me in that. I caught you in this.
You can't let niggas have the upper hand.
You're not having. You have the upper hand. Go with your head. Why are you still there blaming them when you are the one playing the game and you are catching them in theirs? You have the upper hand. Why are you still there trying to cry about it? There's no point.
I'm not crying about it.
No, but you
that's why I have more than one nigga.
Yeah, you are complaining
Not just
about
you.
it. Yeah,
I'm not crying. I'm okay.
You are complaining about it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
Yo, if I ever did it, Sabina, it's not an emotional thing. We're just going to be petty at each other.
bro, it no go last.
We're going to
It won't last.
1 hour.
We're finding ways to like, yo, you think you got
No, I'm actually a good girl in relationships, though.
We didn't even run your tongue since.
She's doing it for dating though.
Single Sabina is different from relationships.
Yeah.
Sabina. Let me just put it that way. Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah. Right. Every girl in a relationship is completely different from when she's single.
Facts.
Yeah.
How so?
Movement.
It's just
Your
vibe.
You calm.
Yeah. Okay. If the guy is right, you be calm. But when in the streets,
it's also a respect thing too.
What do you mean
yeah, that's
respecting?
true. You have to respect your relationship. Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
I was trying to make jokes, but she made it serious. But yeah, she's true. She's right.
I told you. This is why Chelsea listen to Wizkid.
Yeah,
This boy.
she's right.
We brought it back to Wizkid
We
again.
were like, if I like PT,
That's what you see. That's what you see. When girls finish breaking up with their boyfriend, they're like, I'm outside.
It's over.
They're ready to do anything and everything.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
People around the world, though.
Girls.
I'll end off with this one. So there's a post, I don't know if you guys saw it, right? They said, Americans say chill, British say relax, Nigerians say chillax. Americans say from today, British people say henceforth, Nigerians say as from today henceforth.
Oh, that's true. Actually.
Yep.
We merged.
Americans say shorts, British say knickers,
Knicker.
Nigerians say shorts,
So
knicker.
Hey, cool.
Americans say so, British people say therefore, Nigerians say so therefore.
That's true.
That's crazy.
Americans say fast, British say forward, Nigerians say fast forward.
So true.
Americans say why, British people say reason, Nigerians say the reason why.
You say the reason why. That's true.
British people say extreme, Americans say end, Nigerians say extreme end.
Wow, we're special people.
There should be one about corner.
I don't know what that word would be. That's crazy, man. British people say what God has joined. Americans say what God has put together. Nigerians say what God has joined together. Nah, but that's true. That we're very tautology.
The corner one is
Tautology.
Americans say bending, or English say bending, and then Americans say corner. Nigerians say bending corner. You never heard bending corner? No, you know be Nigerian.
I'm in Nigeria.
Bending
Don't
corner.
play with me. I don't know what that is.
I mean,
Do you know one?
Crow.
Croc. That one is the cough puff. Moi.
Like,
Jara. Fisi. Jedi.
Oh, I know that
Mago.
I don't know that.
Jaga.
I know that one.
Yo. We're going to even have promo today, and then we're going to play a game before we get out of here.
Yeah. Your promo the day before the game?
Yeah, promo today before the game.
All right.
While you're looking for the promo today, big shout out to what's his name? Jesus, am I forgetting your name? Tommy.
Forget Jesus' name. Oh.
Ooh, Tommy. What's going on with Tommy?
Tommy in the building.
Michael's also here in the building. I appreciate you guys for I can't get over this whoop. You be a good DJ.
You got a dog in it. You say you be a good DJ.
Oh. I have a comeback for that, but I'll save it.
What's your comeback?
That she will not play Wizkid.
It's dirty, so I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. I'll clip it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, promote the day.
Hey! He who seeks audience with Amadioha better be ready to be received by thunder.
Perfect. It's just perfect.
Oh my God.
I think we
DJ Sabizi.
we don't need the game. We don't need the game.
No, we need the game.
We even have the strength to play the
I'm
game.
gonna clip it. What am I gonna put it in?
No, you're not clipping it.
No, you're not clipping it.
I beg you.
You're not clipping it.
So Sabina come and find me.
No, Sabina's fine with it.
I use me to do figgy one. Oh my goodness, bro.
Sorry.
All right, we'll have enough categories in a minute. And since we've been on this track or topic for a bit, I guess I can go first. Because the categories, because I'll say category and then I'll say an answer and everybody has to go. And then the person who doesn't have an answer chokes and then they're out.
Let's do a practice round.
Okay, practice round will be categories, names of people in the house. I'll go Shemzi.
People in the house?
Yeah.
Imina.
Tommy.
Michael. Choke.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sabina, since you were our neighbor today, you want to start?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Categories.
Where are we going? Establish.
Going down.
Okay.
Categories, animals. Do I say
Yeah, you start, yeah.
Dog,
Cat.
Gorilla.
Hamster.
fox,
Chimpanzee.
Raccoon.
Jaguar.
donkey,
Hyena.
Camel.
Cheetah.
That was not an animal.
I mean, animals by huff and puff, but
choked.
You can tell we've been playing this game though.
no, I just don't want to lose, man. I'm always the one who's losing.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's me. It's me that be first to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Imina, you want to go?
Categories. Names of things in the room. Tripod.
Lights.
Slippers.
Mic.
Wires.
You're out.
Please. Oh, I'm out, so I don't. Oh, I've never played it before.
Take accountability for being out. All right, ready to start again?
Okay.
You know what? We'll bring you back in just because you're a neighbor. We'll bring you back in.
That's okay.
All right.
Okay.
No, you're back in. All right, let's go, Imina.
Categories. Names of car brands. Honda.
You choke already. Oi.
Nah. Okay. Chemsy.
I had a good category too.
No, you fit tell me I go carry on.
Which way is it going first?
That way. Yeah. Categories. Names of African countries. Morocco.
South Africa,
Djibouti.
Kenya.
Nigeria,
Algeria.
Madagascar.
This corporate. This corporate.
Oh shit!
I feel like you'll be capping this entire episode.
I can't. I don't play this game. That I hate being put on pressure. Under pressure.
Oh my goodness.
Imina, your turn.
The stress.
I'm out, right?
Categories. Title of Nigerian songs.
You're a bastard. But let's keep it moving.
Kese.
That's not the song.
Yes,
It is?
You see, it is.
Okay, I don't know the album, so let me keep quiet.
But it's not Kese though. It's dance.
He just said
It's Kese. In brackets.
It's
dance.
Kese, yeah.
Dance is in brackets.
It's dance first and then Kese.
no.
I can visualize it. It's Kese.
Kese,
It
Kese,
is.
Kese.
yeah. Dance is in brackets, yeah.
This is not die down. The category not die down. Okay.
Because he choked.
No, he wasn't part of it. He was first
you were
out
out.
and her out. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Sorry.
Okay. Categories.
Oh, we can still do it. Well, I will probably stomp at some point, but
You might end up being.
You never know.
Categories.
I know the songs, but I don't fully know the names all the time.
Shit. Categories. English football clubs. Chelsea.
That's not fair.
Man United,
Arsenal.
Leicester City,
Tottenham.
Man City,
Nottingham Forest.
Wolverhampton,
Brentford.
West Ham.
Newcastle.
Damn it.
That's not fair.
On top.
The way he said that
First time.
doesn't know how to sport. Just come
I
on.
kept up with you
We
though.
have to do VAR.
Yeah, you did.
kept up
The next thing went in my head now.
Because the other ones were like
Yeah.
Nottingham. You said Nottingham Forest already.
Nottingham, yeah.
See?
Anything happening? Okay, no, doesn't matter what's happening this weekend. Next weekend.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Next weekend is the importanta.
No, it's
happening?
it's the upper weekend. Is upper.
Next weekend is a long
Oh,
weekend.
it's the upper one.
Yeah, next weekend is Victoria Day.
Next weekend I will be hosting Mayfest, and then I will be hosting Dope Caesar Live in Toronto, and then I will be hosting Woozy Boozy Day Party Brunch.
Who?
It's the Woozy Boozy Day
It's in
Party
Kitchener.
Brunch. It's in
Who is
Kitchener,
somebody-
Waterloo. It's in Waterloo. And that's it for that. That's for that week. Everything else is a private.
Please,
gig.
that's enough for all of us
Yay,
together.
I'm actually hosting a wedding. Yay!
I'm glad
On
you
Friday.
remembered.
I have a wedding next week as well. I have a wedding next week too. So yeah, it's a busy weekend. But
For y'all.
the 23rd, ladies and gentlemen, the podcast live show.
May 1st too.
Yeah, May 1st is that's for us.
Said it,
for Friday.
yeah.
Oh, you said it, yeah.
May the live show happening May 23rd. Go get your tickets. We're gonna see you there. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Special guests. We're gonna play some games. Matt, if you guys want to see Sabina on the live show, let us know. Send us questions.
She was
so we
actually a solid audience participant last.
can- yeah. No,
live
so that
show.
I think
Yeah,
based
so-
on her audition today.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an audition.
What audition? I was just sharing.
That's what the podcast is about. Share it. And sharing is caring. But yeah, man, get your tickets May 23rd. We're going to be live. We'll see you in the building. Shout out to everybody who's buying tickets. Shout out to all our listeners. If you are, I used to say this in the beginning, but if you're new, just understand that the episode is popping. And anyway you start from, I guarantee you're going to be blessed. And if you are here and you've been here with us the entire time, we appreciate you. You're a real neighbor. We're going to get out of here. We're going to see you on the next one. And until then, I'm forever your humble and gracious, Mr. Dre.
Yeah. Don't know.
Vibes and stuff, sign up for us.
Signing out from this ministry is your minister, Imina, aka Dafri Ego, aka Triple E, the Patricia Ego, your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather, your favorite concussionist. You know what's poppin'?
Pop, pop, pop.
Let's get it poppin'.
The final will be a deadly day.
Don't.
Sabina, please sign up for us.
I'm Sabina. Thank you for having me.
This is giving NASA. Because that's how it sounds.
With all the energy you started from the beginning, you're like, I'm Sabina.
Oh, they whoop whoop. Now here's what they do there. Whoop whoop.
Who let the dogs out? Who? DJ Sabina.
She saved the spinning for another. She saved for another show.
It's not every day, you know.
Yeah, you gotta do
Sometimes
that.
you have to calm down. You know?
Okay, all right. Well, it's been a pleasure having you. You're welcome
Thank you.
anytime.
Of course.
Your family, definitely. Your energy is unmatched, and we'd love to have you back anytime.
Of course.
I told you this was 4-2. I told you it was 4-2.
Bro, you see how it ended.
4-2.
What's
See how it
4-2?
ended. Bro, anybody who watch it, we were
He's saying
defeated.
that there's like two of me and two of you,
Yeah.
which made it 4-2.
Maybe
Because I said the podcast was even for the first time. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe 2.5. Who knows?
5.
This is a KO.
That's mad. You're crazy.
Big energy. Ladies and gentlemen, you understand this podcast? We don't cancel shows.
Wow. Shots.
You the man that will cancel recording. With the cancel recordings.
At this point, the episode is going to be
We
called.
reschedule. Some of your faves are rescheduling back to back.
At this point-
Over year.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
At this point, we might as well call this episode. This episode was not cancelled, so just keep it moving.
God damn! Look at you! Look at you!
I saw it coming anyway.
Hey, you're a real FC. You're a real FC.
I'm screaming.
Sign up for us, Powerhouse on the podcast.
It's the girl Shensi, aka Tonamo.
Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit. It's that good shit.